Alright, hey traders, this is Jack and welcome to your Friday video. What you are looking at is just exactly how we have traded throughout the week. Starting here on the left hand side, you can see a little bit of Monday there. Up and down, back and forth, back and forth. And a lot of y'all, if you've been a member at Simpler or if you've just been paying attention to my Friday videos, the point of this video is to kind of get context of this week and try to, in some tangible way, apply it to next week, or try to figure out what the move that we had, especially today, what it means for next week. So a way of gaining clarity, maybe a way of opening a new perspective for you if you were stuck on one idea. Here's another one, that kind of thing. We have a lot of charts to look at. Typically these videos are pretty short, but I want to just express to you some really interesting things. The 2 or 3 most interesting things in this very beginning of the new year. It has a little bit to do with SPX going to 4,000. That's kind of a topic in this video. The other topic is gold and what are the metals doing. And it's been really fun to go ahead and be long gold in the new year, which is it might have an expiration, of course, but so far so good. So the S&Ps closing around 3,900 for Friday, while they actually started out this morning at 3,800. Pretty interesting move in the S&P futures. Pretty pretty large and in charge on the S&Ps. You've got an afternoon of grinding higher and short covering, and just what does it mean for next week? And my idea is we're so close to 4,000 now. I've got to think that this is going to make some type of a move next week into 3,950, and maybe, just maybe, into the daily 200, which is this dark blue line coming in nice and heavy. We've been trading under it for quite some time now, and maybe retesting that before it's another good idea to maybe short this thing, right? So is it plausible that we could get a level in the S&Ps by Wednesday or Thursday of next week that would represent a continuation like we had today? Same thing next week as the movie replays itself, quite possibly on Thursday and into Friday. What that would mean is, first we have to get to 39.34. Secondly, let me show you this daily time frame. There's an interesting quant pivot level here. It's the H1. It's a nice little short red line right there. And then the question for me is, if we break out of this green box right here, is the mission kind of to complete the cycle to the upside to fill this gap lower. So does it not only go to 4,000, but could we see on Friday the same thing that we had today, which was an extra, almost, to me it seemed like an extra 30 or 40 points just at the end of the day. I know that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but man, it sure does feel like from where we were this morning, you went straight through your 3850 butterflies if you had one on today, and then you went straight through 3900 and on too. So, I was talking about this with one of our fine futures traders, Joe Rokop, in the rooms, and just kind of being open to this month has always had a weird space in my heart for just every January. It just seems like, I'm always surprised with some type of move, and here we go again. So I don't want to be caught short. I think it's a little easier just to be responsibly bullish, and that could mean in the form of, super deep in the money put credit spreads, which are super fun, or having a tight leash on some long calls. I just kind of like the long idea right now, especially with everything that's transpired over the past 48 to 50, 60 hours. I'm thinking there's just going to be another continuation of this. I can't really represent a argument against it, except for, hey Jack, this is going to be extended. This is, in a bear market like this, what we've had, you should probably expect some pretty decent selling, right? And I'm totally for that. If you're kind of crawling into short, I think you have a good idea, but it might be, if my theory starts to ring true Wednesday, kind of later into the second half of the week, next week, there might be a time expiration on your short idea. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think being in a bear market and being a part of one of those kind of rip your face off rallies first thing of the year is just kind of insult to injury whenever you already know kind of to expect the unexpected in January. So it's a unique month for me. It's for a lot of traders. I kind of give the heads up warning of, January, anything's possible, and let's just be very careful and kind of treat it just like every day that we do, is just kind of have a healthy, responsible fear of what can actually happen. We're not that far away from 4,000. And if we gap up on Monday, we're really not going to be far away from where we were trading, slightly above the daily 200, which is 4,035. Right now it seems kind of impossible, I get it, but we started out this morning at 3,800, and you can see where we landed. So that's been fun to trade. Gold looks like it could not only gap up, but just kind of hover around 1,900. I kind of like the idea, if you're going to short anything, wait to see gold fire to the long side and maybe get it on the extension. So there's a lot to do here. There's no lack of ideas. It's just kind of a matter of, do you like the momentum on this chart? And frankly, I do. I love this chart. This is my favorite chart right now. And that squeeze has not completely fired either. So maybe there's a lot more room to the upside. Gold, whenever it moves, it really, really moves. You can just use October, November as an example here. Whenever you put in the lows at 1,600, went all the way up to 1,800 within, a matter of 23 days. So are we doing that again, coming out of a really powerful squeeze? And you can see that here on the histogram in that green box there. So two different ideas on two different tickers. I think it's good to just verbalize the options that you have, and these will all be things that we'll discuss Monday morning, not only in the day trading room, but also in the later part of the morning in the futures room at 11:30 Central. So you can join me there. We can discuss all the fun topics and all the things. But before that, have a great weekend. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to like and comment down below to help us out. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you can get notified when we release our next video. And if you want to watch us trade in real time using our own money, go to simplertrading.com to learn how to sign up. Good trading, and we'll see you in the next video.